You queer cats are tone setters. The same reason my main legion of chrome wetters. With long cheddar, mixed with lines written. No time slipping when we rhyme spitting. Divine mission since the house days. G.A. Grandma left DJ Tanner outraged. The South stays about that Beretta clapping. Lines balanced with
Head on over to Spotify and all other streaming platforms to check out the NoMercyTV Podcast.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. You know what time it is, man. Clubhouse. I know y'all probably seeing a lot of people on different social media apps talking about it. It's basically a new social media platform that prioritizes voice chats. So it's something where it's like an actual Clubhouse. You join a room and then you gotta speak your mind. I guess you have to get invited to the app. You have to get invited to specific rooms. I'm not sure if you could just like wander to different rooms and just peek in and see what's going on or whatever. I'm not sure. You know, I don't have it. I'm a Galaxy user. You feel me? I can't say Android user, because they be smoking people for having Android, so I have to make sure I specify. Like sometimes when I shoot blogs, like this one right here, it's shot on a Galaxy S20 Plus. You understand? We not doing the Boost Mobile $50 Android phones that was made back in like 2004. Like we don't do those over here. You feel me? Anytime you see me, a tweet from an Android or a Facebook post from Facebook for Android, I'm on a Galaxy. You feel me? I ain't never have nothing less than the best Galaxy available at the time. You feel me? So, you know, we don't do them bootleg Androids over here. But either way, I can't get in Clubhouse because it's only available for iPhone. You know what I mean? So, but people have obviously been doing what people do with their screen record app when they see celebrities doing something. And it's a lot of celebrities on Clubhouse that be talking, having interesting conversations, and people be screen recording the convos. So one of the convos that kind of was trending yesterday was a convo with Meek. Whatever convo he was having with PNB Rock was in the room, Karen Civil, Gilly, Wallow, 21 Savage. It was a few people. Swiss Beats was in there. And they were basically talking about, Meek was basically talking about him helping to push Philly. You feel me? And how he always meets like, you know, some sort of adversity. And what Meek was saying, like he stood firm on his wanting to push Philly. Like how when certain artists come to the studio with him, he pull up YouTube on the TV and be showing them hours worth of different like Philly artists that's, you know, in Philly doing their thing just to help get them to different ears and all that. And one of the points that PNB Rock was making was that like, yo, you can't help everybody. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I agree a lot with PNB Rock. Like in Meek's position, you can only do so much to try and help people because this is the problem with Meek. Meek is one of them people that he doesn't move like an OG. Like if you think about it, Meek is starting to cross over into that Philly OG territory. He's starting to cross over into what Gilly has become. You know, he's crossing over. It's going to take a few years for him to get there, but he's slowly crossing over into that. But the problem with Meek is still one of them people that kind of has a certain level of pettiness about him. Like at the same time that, you know, we can see this convo, it also was another convo from that night of him going back and forth with somebody from Philly and the dude saying something and he said, and Meek said something to the effect of, yo, your dad is a rat, you pussy, and, you know, stuff like that. And when you're still engaging in convos like that with people, it kind of takes a lot of points away, because if you're going to step into an OG's not talking like that. OGs are not getting into those types of convos. And you may be on defense. You may be keeping it 100. You may be fully right that this dude who's talking, his pops is a rat, he's soft, etc., etc. But at the same time, an OG is not even going to entertain it. You understand? And I feel like that's why Meek is going to have trouble crossing over fully into that respected big homie type category, because he still, partakes in convos like that. And that's why he's still going to have a certain level of pushback even when he's trying to help Philly, because there's still a lot of people in Philly that just don't respect him. They just don't respect him for whatever reason. And reasons actually come down to stuff that, from a ground level, being in the trenches standpoint, is actually kind of valid. So one of the points he brought up was about how he'll post certain people on his Instagram, whether he posting their music, posting a picture with them, and they might be the ops of other people that he's trying to help. But it's only so much accountability he can take, because he might not be fully in tune with what's going on in terms of, oh, I posted this person, I didn't know that they didn't rock with this person, I didn't know that they had shootouts with this person and stuff like that. It's only so much accountability Meek can hold for something like that. So I don't know how people can get mad at him for doing that, but at the same time I understand it, because in the trenches, it's like, if you're with the ops, you opt to. So this is part of the reason Meek gets a lot of that pushback. And I was agreeing with PNB Rock, because he's basically saying like, yo, if those people are still going to be on the tight time where they feel like they want to give you a certain level of pushback because you chilling with the so-called ops, then you just got to let them do what they're going to do. You just got to. You understand? Unless they're going to come to you and talk to you on some man type time, on some business type time, and let you know that this is not what they want to be dealing with and not what they want to be doing, and they trying to actually elevate their lives. You can't have one foot in the street, one foot in the industry. We see how it plays out for so many people. You understand? There's a lot of people that don't make it through these situations. They start rapping, they start getting a little bit of buzz, and then what happens? They unfortunately wind up killed, wind up in jail, whatever. We see Casanova going through that right now. So it's only so much you can do. It's either you're going to be street or you're going to be in the industry. And I understand that certain niggas trying to cross over into the industry can't just abandon the street mindset that they have. But at the same time, you're going to have to abandon certain things if you hope to be successful in the industry. Why? Because we've seen examples. We've seen perfect examples of people who just can't let the streets go, and then they end up either dead or in jail. So it's like, do we keep on allowing people to become these same examples, or do we just got to keep it moving on certain people? So it was a real interesting conversation. I seen the pros and cons of both sides, because I said, I feel the same way PNB Rock was on some, just like, yo, you gotta let the exact term he used was, you gotta let them crash. You're gonna have to do that with some people, and this is in life in general. There's certain people that you're gonna talk to, you're gonna try and help them out of certain situations, but when it's clear that they don't want your advice and they just want to go about doing whatever, sometimes you gotta let them do it. I know some of y'all got kids. They say, tell a kid don't, put his hand close to the fire, it might get burnt. There's some kids that are going to have to get burnt by that fire to understand why they shouldn't play with it. It's just the truth. And I'm not saying this like I'm just going to be, when I have kids, I'm going to be just burning their hand and putting their hand in the fire and all that. But no, it's like if somebody is doing something wrong and you keep telling them not to do it, but they insist on doing it, eventually it's going to show them why they shouldn't be doing it. It's going to be harmful to them, and it's going to be a point where they remember, oh, yeah, last time I did that, something bad happened to me, so I don't want to do that again. But when you have these guys that's in the streets and, you know, they a little bit younger and they going through these situations, they're going to have to feel that pain. They're going to have to go through these situations to understand why they shouldn't be doing what they're doing. And what y'all have to realize is that sometimes it could be a huge price to pay. It could possibly end with some of these guys losing their lives, losing people around them, etc., etc. Like, it can go like that. And unfortunately, there's some people who are just not going to be able to learn until it's too late. And when it's too late, it's too late. You know, so let me know what y'all think about it. What I'll do is I'll put the link in the description. I'm pretty sure there are going to be some people who are looking for the video and might stumble across this. You know how YouTube algorithm works, so they might just throw me in there, and then people will click my joint and be mad. Oh, you not Meek Mill, and this ain't Clubhouse, blah, blah, blah. So to counter that, or to assist with, you know, y'all actually getting in on the conversation, I'll post a link in the description to it. It's on YouTube. You know, it's a big disclaimer on the Clubhouse screen recording. I seen on one person video that said, if you get caught screen recording videos, you will be kicked out of Clubhouse. Yet still, people are still doing it. So, you know, y'all are going to start seeing these conversations pop up. But they're interesting conversations. Very interesting. Like, you get to see a lot of your favorite celebrities interact with each other and have real conversations with each other. You know, shout out to Doggy Diamonds. I just seen he uploaded something about Jay Prince Jr. and Joe Budden going back and forth. You know, and I actually listened to that one too. That was very interesting. That was a very interesting convo. The clip I seen was probably about 10 minutes, so I don't think I got to see or listen to the full convo. But Clubhouse is definitely going to be a great stomping ground for celebrities to get a lot of shit off their chest. I don't know if y'all seen Meek Mill and Academic going back and forth. And they let me not say Meek and Academics. They kind of jumped Academics when he came in the room. But they rightfully so, because Academics be doing a lot of bullshit. So, you know, when he came into one of the Clubhouse rooms, I guess Academics thought he was going to get a warm welcome. They got on his ass immediately. You feel me? So, I'll put the link to the convo in the descriptions, and let me know if y'all want me to talk about more of these convos. I know a lot of y'all are probably not on Clubhouse, or some of y'all might just want to see my perspective on what I think of, you know, these convos that's going on. So if y'all let me know that y'all want me to continue talking about these conversations, then who knows? Maybe I'll start like a series or something about it, like Clubhouse something, like, you know, and we'll do a series on it. And I'll just have my blog series about it where, you know, I'm just talking about all of the different Clubhouse convos that I'm seeing. So, you know, if y'all rock with it, let me know. And that's what we doing from here on out. You feel me? But salute to everybody. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And I'll holler at y'all soon, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'm out of here.